Mic test. Okay, so the mic is working, and then the bit rate. Let me check the bit rate. Um, the bit rate is pretty horrible right now because my internet is a little bit bad. Okay, it more or less has stabilized right now it seems. So I'm switching to OBS to see whether the bit rate has stabilized. Once I get into a game, because it's full screen, I will not be able to check OBS back again. So there might be periods of time where the connection is unstable. Please forgive me for that. Okay, let's move on to this area for now. I do want to dig out more of this area though. I want to dig a massive tunnel over here. And then I want to let all the salt water just fall down to this tunnel. I want to gather the salt water into one massive area. I need to come in from the top. Uh, so I think a good place is this area over here. Let's try to not dig into as much bleach stone as possible. I will need this to be sweep only, so that they don't spend time sweeping out like minute pieces of bleach stone around. And then I will have to, let's see, what's the best way to get into this area here. This poke shell is a little bit annoying because there's a row here that needs to be swept up. There's quite a bit of water in here. The best way is just to dig a tunnel here. That requires a lot of filling with mesh tiles. Okay, I'll need all of this to be done using ladders rather than mesh tiles. Sorry, rather than normal regular tiles, because I don't want the salt water to be flowing down to my level. So we'll let some of the salt water accumulate in this pit over here, and then we'll just slowly dig across here. We'll just slowly dig across. We will dig a little pit here just for all this salt water to gather. And they should be spending quite a bit of time doing all of this. Actually, you know what? I kind of need to dig a bigger area here. Let's not dig up too much of this area because otherwise there will be a lot of radiation coming through. Make a mess. Laboratory empty pipe. Okay. What is the empty pipe? Okay. Is it? Why is the pipe empty? Okay, because all of the water is gathering here. That's horrible. How much polluted water is in here? There's kind of quite a bit of polluted water left in there, so I'll reconnect this liquid pipe up, and then I'll reconnect all of this. I'll reconnect this, then disconnect this. Okay. Circuit overloaded. Let me check. It's barely overloading. These eggs need to be delivered here. Let me check the shipping. I do have enough and refined metal for this thing now. This thing needs to be connected to power, so unfortunately there's a little bit more power draw now. Colony achievement. Not interested to know what it is for now. I will have to dig out this area here. Let's make this area a priority of 6. Priority of 6. Because I do want some guys to come over here and dig out this stuff. I'm digging up from here so that I can bypass this poke shell as well. Or else it will cause a lot of attacking from my duplicants. I could just... Oh, the door is actually open. In that case, I will just come up from here. In that case, I no longer need to dig out a tunnel here. Let's set this to priority 5. I can just dig out a tunnel here. Also, what I would like to do is tile up this place. I'll tile up the places where there's no bleach stone. So something like that. And then I will try to not dig out bleach stone. So we will try to avoid digging bleach stone, but because bleach stone is quite hard to see, therefore I might just slip up sometimes. That's not going to be too big of an issue. So we need to dig out this sand style tiles because it's kind of in the way. Let's not dig out this too high of an area, or else the radiation will cause an issue. 61 radiation coming through. That's I think that's fine. That's not going to be too big of an issue. They'll only get rat poisoning when it's above 66. So unless they're coming here all the time, then they will get radiation poisoning, I think. Okay, they're using granite here. They're spending quite a lot of time to deliver the granite needed for this. I want need this to be igneous sedimentary rock. There's a bunch of granite here. They can come in from this side. That's not too big of an issue. Also, my researching are no longer doing research. Researchers are no longer doing researching. Why is that the case? We will deconstruct this. We will need to connect the rest of this. Nah, we will not use up too much of this polluted water. In fact, a bunch of it is already used up. And we'll connect this to the rest of the pipes. Liquid pipes. Connect this so that this gets a little bit more water. All the water has pretty much been used up here. As you can see, there are no water bottles left. So I kind of have to deconstruct this. Let's put it back. Okay, just so that they have water to work with. Okay, I will need to work you towards mechatronics so that I can send you over to the other side. So I will give him improved carrying. And then I'll put the liquid reservoir back. They're coming from here rather than from this side. I have no idea why. Door is open. Okay. Eye irritation. I'll need to dig out a larger area here for the hydrogen to flow to. Because right now there's a bunch of eye irritation here. Another thing I need to do is just dig straight up. Just use sedimentary rock, I guess. We'll build this with sedimentary rock. Okay, just dig an area up here. Okay, there's a caveat to this. It's because the salt water will actually flow down all over the place. Okay. Do I really want a ladder there? How about placing a ladder here? How about a ladder here so that no, I want this salt water to eventually combine with this pool over here. So the only reasonable way is just for there to be a tunnel here. I can't really help it. I don't think this is something that I really can. I will just dig out this area here so that the salt water will flow into this basin. And then I will dig out an area here for the salt water to flow to. I think that's the best strategy. We have to continuously build ladders so that they don't get soggy feet. Unfortunately, yeah, I'll continuously have to build a bunch of ladders here. Or else they will be getting soggy feet, which will be pretty annoying to deal with. And we'll set this to priority 1 because it's not too important. the radiation here? 127. Okay, I need to give them all hard digging eventually. Major eye irritation, okay. New planetoid detected. Let me check on this guy, make sure that she's okay. Okay, she's still okay for now. Oh no, she got minor red signals already. I think she got minor red signals. No, she did not get radiation signals, so that's good. Let's make sure that these are tuned up. Toilet out of order. Let me check. Okay. I will need. You know what? I will connect the piping like so that the water can bypass this liquid reservoir. I will put something like that. I'll make something like that. I'll use, what is this, igneous rock? I'll use igneous rock, and then I'll make a side thing here. And then wherever I don't want this to take water in, I will just put it to the side. This will be priority 7. Otherwise the washroom will be out of order constantly, and that will be pretty annoying. Okay, cool. Now we will let all the water come in. Let all the water come in here, just so that the washrooms will be available. And I think there's a bunch of 9.6 tons of water here. So we will not deconstruct this liquid reservoir for now. We'll leave the reservoir there. Okay, this thing is no longer immersed in water. That is a big issue. I will need to place this thing a little bit further down. We will need to relocate this to here. That will require me to extend the piping, like so. We'll use granite. We have to extend the pipes like this. And then we will have to put a bunch of power lines here as well. What else do we need? I don't think we need anything else. Let's set this to priority 8. Because this needs to be done immediately, since there's no new water coming in. Okay, let me see. Do not actually send more liquid in, or else I won't have enough for the bathrooms. What's the temperature here? 83 degrees. They might get a bit of scalding here. Um, 74, 67. Okay, cool. Now this thing is pumping out. Hopefully it does not pump out. Oh my god, it's pumping out a bunch of brine. Damn it. I need to dig out more of this area just to let more of the brine settle down. I'll need to dig out a bunch of this sand and snow. Let's try to avoid digging into the ice as much as possible. Sand and snow can go. Okay, so we'll put this priority 6. And then we'll move him so that it goes back to dig. Okay, we are new guys. Let's see. Decorating, researching, doctoring. I don't need a doctor right now, so doctoring is pretty useless. Rocketry building and operating starts with hard digging 1. Bottomless stomach automatically no go for me. This guy is no go for me as well. So do I take this guy? His positive trait is pretty garbage, but his negative trait is pretty good. Decorating and doctoring is redundant because I already have somebody doing decorating and doctoring. So we'll pass on him and we'll just get the oxyphon. Okay, cool. Now there's a big enough basin for the polluted water, so that this thing will not be pumping out water salt water anymore. Okay, a bunch of salt water here might cause my appliances to be might cause a bunch of issues for my appliances. This thing 500 kg. I kind of want to put a liquid sensor here. I need to put a liquid sensor. We will just connect this up. We'll connect this up. Okay, and there will be a bunch of salt water coming to this reservoir, but that's fine. As long as no buildings is damaged, that's not going to be a big deal. Okay, right now, there are a bunch of bleach stone here. Okay, there's a bunch of sand. It's just gone. I will have to sort of towel this up so that the water can flow out properly. You know what, all of these ladders are kind of redundant, to be honest. What I really need to do is just put a bunch of tiles down here. Bunch of tiles on this level. And I don't need to dig this out, it's just to make sure that the dupes are not going back and forth. I need a bit more digging errands. Right now I have no digging queued up, errands queued up. I need a little bit more because there's only one person allowed to dig into this area. Okay. Should I? No. This stupid poke shell is actually guarding this area, so I can't come in easily. How about placing a ladder segment here? No, I can't do that because I need all this water to flow up from here. That's so annoying. That's pretty annoying. In that case, where else can I dig? I can work on this area here. I will need to... Oh, there's another geyser here that I completely missed out. Let's quickly check what it is. Saltwater geyser. Okay, I'll need to work my way towards the saltwater geyser. That will be the next construction project. What's the quickest way there? I will have to build ladders over on this side. I'll use sedimentary rock. Or maybe granite. I'll use granite where possible because sedimentary rock will be used to feed the hatches. And then I'll need it to collect in this massive basin over here. And I can't want fire poles down, to be honest. Then I will need to go all the way up here. All the way up here. There's a bunch of water weed there, that's interesting. I will have to dig out this area over here. And then let's dig out a little bit to the sides as well. I will try to avoid the bleach stone where possible. So let's try to avoid the bleach stone. The bleach stone will not off gas if you don't dig it up. So as long as I don't dig it up, I'm safe. And we need sort of a highway to get into this area. So we will need to dig this out. Yeah. And I will need to tile up all of this stuff so that the dupes will be able to move back and forth fast, quickly, or else they will be kind of too slow. We'll tile this up as well. We'll tile this up. The dupes have to hop up a little, hop up, but I think it's fine. It's fine. And I'll make this priority 6, so they should focus their efforts into this area, because I want the saltwater geysers to be activated. I feel like every second that I'm not digging this up, I'm losing a bit of water, so that is something that I want to avoid. Also, I thought I saw another geyser here, right? No, there's no geyser here. This is just to combine the saltwater sources, so it's not as important as digging this up. Let's make sure that we are not going through any sand, or else that will be pretty annoying to deal with. Also, our food is not increasing, even with the automation. Okay, this thing is now completely immersed in water. I think I'm actually using up more water than is generated. I need to process. To process salt water, you need 480 watts of power, and I just don't have that right now. The water sieve, on the other hand, only take 120. So polluted water is easier to manage than salt water, and that's entirely the reason why I'm not using salt water. Yeah, or else I'll be just placing a pump to all of these, and I'll have unlimited water supply. I'm trying to avoid using this because of the power draw. And let me just check the radiation. Okay, this radiation is pretty bad over here. I'm not getting insufficient oxygen generation, so that's good. But my dupes are starving again. How is research coming along? Okay, research is going quite smoothly. After that has been done, I will need to work on the more important stuff. I just realized that I have not done this too yet, so I'll kill those up to be done. I'll kill all of this up. In fact, I really need this red ball generators. I completely missed out on that earlier. Okay, red skill points. I will give you applied science maybe. Rest 2 max. You are a researcher. Improve carrying. I will give you improve carrying for now. And it seems that our nature reserve is gone. I see, because we need a door here. I'll put a pneumatic door here. Priority will be 8. Because otherwise this will not be a nature reserve. And that is why our morale is quite low. It's relatively low. Also, I see that they are holding their breath here. There are some oxygen here to breathe. I should just also dig out into this area just so that the oxygen can flow up and combine into this area. So we will put some ladders here. This will be priority 7. Also, let's not dig out the water weed. Cancel uproot. Okay, cancel uproot. Should be a bunch of granite here. Sedimentary rock. Granite, okay. I will just try to dig to the side in order to get more granite, more building materials. Okay, never mind. They will land here on the bleached stone ledge, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Insufficient food. Okay. I will need more mush bars to be made. Okay. This guy, I need to deconstruct this and put it back. There's 7.3 tons of water. I'll need this to be deconstructed. Priority 7. Okay, he's getting to it. Okay, idle guy. That's not good. They are not able to reach down because they need some ladders here. Okay, he's stuck. This needs to be priority 9. Okay, you can't actually get out of there. How about I make this out of sedimentary rock? Sedimentary. No, you are able to climb out of there. What are you talking about? You're able to hop out of there. Insufficient oxygen gen. Okay. No water coming out. Let's connect this back up. Okay, my hydrogen is getting used up quite quickly here. I need to make sure that the water doesn't actually run out. Once the hydrogen gets completely used up, I'll be in deep trouble. I'll be in a lot of trouble. Starvation. Unreachable food. Wait, do not eat the meat. Do not eat the meat. I'll move you. And then so that you drop the meat. And then I'll set barbecue to be made forever. I'll need to kill another pig for the meat. I think it died of old age. What about you? You are 57 years old. Okay. I kind of want to put more fire poles down. To be honest, this is just a one-time thing, so I think there's no point for the fire poles. I will have to put some stuff here though. In order for this water to flow out, I'll have to dig out a small section here. The problem is this salt water over here. There's no way to get this salt water out. I could let it combine with this pool over here. You are sleeping on the ground. Do you not have a bed? Oh, okay, you don't have a bed. You actually don't have a bed. You'll have to towel this up and then put a bed there. Furniture. Cot. This has to be priority 8. Okay, calorie count is doing fine, but I'm out of food again. Let's see if I can expand my farm. How much mealwood seed do I have? Mealwood seed 3. 3 seeds. I could just put mealwood here. There needs to be a little bit more dirt in this. We'll put a new row of farm tiles here, so that we get a little bit more mealwood. Because right now, clearly, it can't actually keep up. Also, the hot stuff is actually coming in, so the mealwood might get stifled here soon. I will need the cooling, this polluted water to come over here and chill this area out. This water is coming in at 3.2 degrees, 3.4 degrees. I'll need some radium pipes. The problem is that radium pipes cost a lot. I can't use... I can use a bunch of granite pipes. Okay, build a bunch of granite pipes here just to chill this area. I'll have to build a bunch of like loops here to chill this area because the heat is coming over as I mentioned. So I will have to do this. I'll need to bypass this monstrosity here. That will mean having to do this. I'll build some igneous. I'll use igneous pipes here. Then from this point on, I will use granite. So the bridge has liquid bridge have to be like that. Then I will need some loops here. I'll need a bunch of loops here. Then I will loop this back to the water sieve. Okay, it looks really messy like that, but it's fine. This is made of granite. Okay, from this point on, I want it to be made of igneous rock, because I don't want any heat exchange. Then I'll need some tiles here, or else they won't be able to build the thing. Okay, this is priority 6. This is priority 6. From this point on, this will be priority 5. So after you're done with this, you know what? Actually, let's this all be priority 5 and this all be priority 5. You can choose. You can pick what you want to work on. Unpermitted food. Okay. I'm running out of food again, so therefore I will have no downtime slots. I will have no downtime slots, because there's no point having a slot there anyway. How much water is left here? 5.2 tons. So there's still quite a lot of water for me to work with. I do have to build a pneumatic door here, or else we'll open up this area and then we'll put a tile here, granite tile, igneous rock tile. We'll plop it here so that this is still enclosed. Okay, all the salt water is flowing down. We need to make sure that it doesn't overflow. Okay, I definitely need to dig more of this out, because as soon as I open this area, a bunch of water will overflow. So they kind of need to dig an area up here. This is what, bleach stone, is it? No, this is not all regular stuff. So I'll just dig this out, dig out an area here. I'll move this guy so that he focuses on this area instead. Kind of do not have to dig out the obsidian tile. I can just go around it. Set this to priority 5. Okay, they will have to dig this out so that the salt water does not overflow. Okay, that's good. Now let's dig this out. Okay, the farmer will be plenty busy with the farming, so I don't really want him to be doing building and digging. I'll just let him stay in the base. This produces salt water at 95 degrees, so this area eventually will become very hot as well. I think it's overkill. This amount of pipes is kind of an overkill. I'm creating a lot of heat by letting all this cool water be electrolyzed immediately. Um, okay, I can make it like that. Like this. Starvation yet again. Are my cooks cooking? They are cooking. They are cooking. So 5 tons of water left here. I'll deconstruct this and rebuild it. How much water is left here? 3000 kg. Okay, 3 tons. I'll give you cook. You're cook, so I don't really need you to be doing any other things. I could give you hard digging 1 just for foolproof, future proofing. I mean, and for you, your range 1 dig. I don't need better critter wrenching because right now there's nothing to be wrenched. I'll just give you hard digging, tier 1 hard digging. I want to eventually give everybody tier 1 hard digging. Also, this area is a wrench, okay. Oh, there's no dirt left in there, is it? There needs to be a bit of mush bars queued up here. Let's set it to be 10 mush bars. Okay, the pipes have been built. The water is going to come out soon. Okay, this water is coming in at 11 degrees. And then it's going to cool this side, chill this side. There's not going to be a lot of water though. That's the problem. The water is almost all used up. And then what we can do is we can disconnect this. As soon as it gets here, we will disconnect this. And then we will reconnect this back up. So what will happen is this water over here, 7 degrees, is like near freezing. It will eventually chill this area down. Now right now the water is not moving because I'm not pumping it out, and this will eventually cause the area to be cooled, to be chilled. Okay, I'm running out of water though. Let's see. There's 200 more kg of water to be pumped out. Okay, new printables. I don't think I can take any more duplicates because of the food issue. I'll need to take some. Let me see. Salt water would be here, so I don't need this to be dug out. Never mind. Let's dig this out, and we'll try to avoid the bleach stone. For the unavoidable ones, there's really no choice. And then we will dig out a path here. Let's try to avoid digging out as much bleach stone as we can. Okay. Major eye irritation. New printables. This guy is pretty good, but I don't need any of his interests. Electrical engineer, that's really good. But he's not an operator, so if he has operating as an interest, I will take him. Since it's not, I will just take either the brine or salt water. I think I'll take the brine. Salt dissolved water. I think brine and salt water are interchangeable, but brine is a little bit colder, so it can chill down my surroundings a little bit more. I recognize that I'll be immersed in water, but that's fine. That's fine. No big deal. Also, I kind of want this all to be tiled up. I want all of this to be tiled up. No, I don't want all of this to be tiled up, because I want the salt water to collect down here. That will require me to dig this out as well. As soon as I dig out this tile, the salt water should all collapse down. I'll need a towel here just to stop the salt water from spilling out. There might be some spillage. We'll use sedimentary rock. Yeah, and then we'll build something like that. We don't need any of this to be built. We need this to be built though. And then we will just lower this by 1. Okay, more guys are starving. That's not good. Also, I do want the salt water here to flow down. Hypothermia. They get irritated eyes and hypothermia here, so they're going to take some time to finish the rest of this area. Idle dupes. Okay, that's not good. Idle. Oh wait, what is this doing there? I'll need to. Let's put another mesh tile here. Or airflow. Mesh tile, not airflow tile. Let's put a mesh tile here. You are not able to build the rest of this stuff because there's no ladder. I can't actually do this because this needs to be dug up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's connect the ladders back up. Skill points. Okay, cool. Dig one farm. You already have hard digging. Let's give you. You are primary digger. Let's give you super hard digging because our digger needs. If your primary role is digger, then you will need super hard digging. Okay. This guy is protecting, so he might actually get attacked. I need an oxygen mask dock here. Let me actually check to make sure that. Check to see if the dock's oxygen mask can prevent you from drowning. Can it actually prevent your dupe from drowning in water? I think it does work in water, so I will need some oxygen mask docks here, or else the dupes won't be able to breathe while working in this area. I'll put this back to priority 1 for now, and then I'll put a bunch of mask docks here. I'll put a bunch of mask docks here. They do give you an athletic negative penalty, so I need to build it as close to here as possible. In that case, I'll need it to be on the edge, so somewhere along here. And oxygen mask docks. I think 3 will be good enough. And then this will need oxygen, so I would actually require a bridge. I can either put a bridge or I can just go down from here. Let's go down from here. And then from this point on, I'll use granite. Oh man. Okay, I have a good supply of hydrogen now. How is the research? The research is almost fully completed. Okay, in that case, let's work on the more important stuff now. It will be gourmet meal prep. Actually, that's not really important. These two are important, followed by this, and then that, and then what else? And then the aero pods will be kind of important as well. And that will be all the important stuff. Okay, I need all of those to be researched first. And then once I'm done with all the basic research, I'll put our radiation station here. It will require a large amount of hydrogen, so I do have to make it like that. There's a 5.8 kg of hydrogen in there. 6 kg, 7.4, okay. My dupes are also not eating well. Schedule. Okay, let's put everyone to work slot for now. Let's put everybody to work slot for now. And then we will not allow them consume anything. We'll let them starve for a little bit. Meanwhile, our cooks are not building anything. Come on, cooks. What are you doing, man? Where's the other guy? The other cook? Cook 2. You are generating power. What the heck? No, do not generate power. Do not do anything other than cooking. Okay, I need to move you. And then I'll set this to like 14%. Oh, I see. This thing is not working because of this tile over here. I will need to put this priority 8. Otherwise, there will be a bunch of issues. Otherwise, this thing is not running at all. Okay, now it's running again. Let me check. Okay, 2 guys are starving. That's fine. Where's the idle guy? I will need you to deliver suit here since you're idle. Okay, I'll need about 10,000 calories before I enable them to eat. And I kind of want to save here. Just do a quick save. Let me see. Salt water is starting already to spill over. It's already too much salt water here. Okay, this thing is still immersed in water, so that's good. It will continuously just melt out more of this ice biome. Okay, I need more seeds here. Mealwood plants. And then I will need an auto sweeper in the middle. I'll just put it here for now. I'll put one here. And then I will need to connect this to power. Oh wait, it can reach this tower. What the heck? I did not actually expect that. Um, 10,000. I have 10,000 calories already, but I need a little bit more. Okay, now all the water are salt water are flowing out, so that's good. I'll need more of this to be dug up. And I will want this to be dug as well, but there will be space exposure. Let me check. Is range 2 dig starving? Range 2 dig, yes, you are starving. Range 1 dig is coming over here. Okay. I kind of want to cancel the projects here. Let's cancel all of this for now. I'll just let you try to dig up as many of that as possible. I'll move you here so that you can get out of there. I'll move you here. And then I will stop you from digging it out. I will stop this so you can go back and recover your breath. And then I will allow everybody to eat the food. "17 tons, 15 tons. I need more dirt to be delivered in here soon. Also, I'll need more water here. There's 6.2 tons of water. I can always use more. How much water is here in here? Is there any water in here? No, there's absolutely no water left here. So I'll have to dig out this container over here. I'll to deconstruct this container. Research. Okay. I'll let him do the next research stuff. Also, this thing is we'll just leave that thing to slowly build up build more polluted water. I kind of want that to be conveyor loaders around here so that I can pick up a bunch of meal lice to be dropped off here. But that will be a real toll on my power. I don't think I have a choice though. I'll try to put it as close to this as possible so that I can use as little metal as possible. And then we will try to build it at the corner. Let's check its range first. Okay, it is able to reach here. And then I'll have to put the conveyor loader here. Okay, I'll need a towel here. And then I'll need a few conveyor rails. Yeah. Then I'll put a conveyor chute here. You will need power. I'm just gonna use conductive wires from this side. This will be priority 8. Oh, this will be priority 8. This thing can be priority 5. Back to priority 5. How is the wrench coming along? I have 2 critters in there. And I need a lot more. This needs to be critter egg. Yeah, I'm going through a lot of water and a lot of like dirt. How much dirt do I have on this planetoid? I have like 100 tons of dirt. That might sound a lot, but I barely think I can last to cycle 200 at this rate. I'll need some renewable food. Okay, you are not sleeping. You are sleeping on the ground for some reason. Let's get you up. Also, let's see if you can plant anything. You can plant one more leaf seed here. It will help a little bit with the decor. Also, let's set this to not sweep only. Let's check the mechatronics guy. Rest 2 mech. Rest 2 mech, where are you? Rest 2 mech. You stop researching for a while and start building. Oh no, do not pick up the dirt from here. Damn it, this is why set it to sweep only, so that it stop taking the dirt. And wrench 1, sawback exhausted. I'll just let her sleep. Oh, because I disabled everybody from sleeping. What the hell, man? I'll just let everybody quickly take a nap, or else there's going to be a lot of issues. I'll need to move them so they all go to sleep. Wait, the hydrogen is basically ran out. It basically ran out. I need to disconnect this. Okay, there's 19 kg per tile of hydrogen in there left. Idle. No oxygen. Idle. I kind of don't want you to be wandering around. You can help with the idle. What else do I want to be done in here? I guess you can tile this up. I really don't know what to do with them. You can tile all of this stuff up. And then tile this layer up as well. And then just dig out a small area here. I might use this space for something else in the future. Put a bunch of tiles here, and then this millwood can. The millwood can stay, I guess. The rest of it can go. I want this to be priority 4, so you will do this. You won't do this unless you really have nothing to do. .3 tons of water. Okay. How much water is in here? All the water has been used up. All the water here has been used up. I can't believe it. Okay, I'll need the liquid reservoir to be placed back here. And this is slowly filling up, so we'll let more of the water accumulate there. This needs to be meal lice, edible meal lice. Copy settings, paste. Okay, the conveyor rails is being done right now. This will take a toll on my power supply. Wrench 2 dig. So this guy is our wrencher. I'll give him improved farming so they can work towards the wrenching. And let's take a look at our water situation. This polluted water is more or less equals to the amount of water that I'm consuming for my spawn. This one, on the other hand, is slowly going down. It's either because more of the ice melted or because I'm consuming a lot more water than is being produced. It is still submerged in the water though, so it's still running. But this is going to become an issue eventually. The only saving grace is that all of this snow will eventually melt. And then I'll get more water as a result. I do have to have a better way of coming into this area. Actually, you know what? This is already good enough. I do want to just dig out all this obsidian, all this abyssite because they are in the way. And just put a bunch of fire poles here so that they can go up and down faster. We'll just keep the water as it is, for now. How much research is okay? I'll need this research to be done next, and then I'll need to start seriously considering placing down the radiation research station. Let's see. Material study terminal. I don't have the refined metal for it, so I need to queue up some stuff to be done. Let's queue up like 60 aluminum ore. That will take a toll on my power. Hopefully my generators can deal with that. This thing has to be a lower priority than all of this, otherwise there will be issues. Yeah, my food is slowly going up, so that's good. Gas band overpressure. I'll need a little bit more water here though, because my oxygen is clearly not producing fast enough. Let's see. Salt water and water sweep only. Is there any more salt water I can use? Salt. Where is it? $78 kg. 78 kg. That's too much. That's way too much. I can actually just disable this almost immediately. Then the rest of the salt water will drop out as a bottled water. Let's try to do that. We will sweep this yellow alert, and then we will disable this and enable this current errand. Okay, cool. She's grabbing the water. She's delivering it. Okay. As soon as this drops down, I will stop. Let's see how much water is there. It's overpressured. It's just overpressured. As long as I put a towel here, then it should stop overpressuring. Let's put a towel here. But this will be priority 6. And this will be priority 5. That should cause all the water to be stuck. All the water pressure to be even out. Okay. Oh no, I dug out a bunch of the pipes. I'll need to reconnect that. Igneous rock. I'll need to reconnect it with igneous rock pipes. This has to be priority 9. Okay, never mind. Okay, the oxygen is coming out, it's good. Okay, cool. Now I have infinite oxygen production. I will stop sending oxygen to this pipeline over here. In fact, let's just deconstruct this. Let's see. You are a digger. I'll give you hard digging so that you can help around with the diggings. And then what else do I want to do? How is the calories? Kcals is looking a little bit better than before. I will have to deconstruct this. And then I'll do pump more liquid in here. And then I will have to, let's check the hydrogen. So hydrogen is more or less an equal amount of hydrogen is produced as the one being consumed. Polluted water is also slowly accumulating, so that's good. Now I'll have to dig out this area over here. I'll need to do this. The sand will cause a bit of issues, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's check our research. Okay, they're still doing the basic research, so that's fine. Oh no, no. Somehow it bypassed this tile. I have no idea how it did that. Okay, it's at least it's not intruding into any of my machineries. I'm just gonna get a bunch of water. I'm not gonna get any new duplicants. This guy is pretty good though. This guy is also pretty good. Kitchen menace, that's nothing. Increased food morale bonus. This guy is really good. Can I afford this guy? I'll be really cutting it close. Do I really need more diggers right now? I feel like my food situation is is pretty bad right now. Stress is also at 42%. It will help with my stress, but then if I put a digger here, get a digger now, I think I will need to send somebody over to the other side. Yeah, because there's already too much diggers on this side. Fully filled, okay. Nobody is doing this for some reason. Let's see. Let's set this back to priority 5. So that this will combine. Actually, you know what? This will be priority 1. It's not too important. It's going to take a long while before this actually overflows. We will take a duplicate, but we'll send somebody over. Or another idea, or another solution is to not accept any dupe for now. Send somebody over, build a printing pot there, then get the duplicate. I think that will be a better idea. I think we'll hold off on this duplicate and we'll send somebody over immediately. The problem is who? We need to send over a duplicate who can do nothing but dig. Dig one farm is doing the farming, so I can't send him over. I will need to do a checklist here. So I'm just holding a pen and paper now, and I want to check who I can send over. So Mac 1 will not be sending over because we need him to do the electrical tune-ups. Mac 1 dig. Cook 1 dig will be doing cooking. In fact, all the cooks will be disabled. I will not let any of the cooks go over because they need to be permanently cooking here. There will be 3 cooks. Now rest 1 will be doing researching. Okay. Rest 2 will be helping rest 1 doing research. I need 2 researchers. Then range 1 dig I can send over because they are not particularly skilled. Range 1, 2 dig. Okay, that's 2 duplicates I can send over. Dig 1 farm will be doing farming, so I'm not sending him over. Lastly, we have Dog 1 dig art. This guy will be the digger and he's also the doctor, but we can send him over. Dig dog. Okay, so there are a total of 3 duplicates we can send over, which are essentially the range 1 dig and its counterpart, and also the dog 1 dig. So who has more skill points? Who is more capable of digging? Range 2 dig is more capable of digging. And I want range 1 dig on this planetoid to tend to the hatches, so I will not send him over. That leaves only 2 duplicate. choices. How about you? You are not able to do super hard digging. So I think the option is clear now. Let's send wrench to dig out. Uh wrench to dig. And his kcal is actually very low, which works in my favor because there's a lot of food on the other side. So we will send him over. Um yada yada, okay. And then we'll send this guy over. So we are getting a lot of idle messages. What is happening? Nobody should be idle right now. They're idle because they uh this water wheat is harvest ready. This poke shell really needs to die. Water is not draining out. All the water has more or less drained out. Okay, there's still 17 kg here. And more are still coming out. There's no way for me to get over to this side quickly other than digging through this area. That is the part that's annoying. And I want to keep them all in the sort of in the base. Because they'll be constantly running back and forth a lot, quite a lot. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take food, I think, from the printing pot. And I will do that by ending the episode here. I'll end the episode here. And then I'll see you guys on episode 6 because the recording has been quite long already. It's been recording for an hour and 20 minutes. So I'll stop it here. See you guys on episode 6. Then the printing pot will refresh and I will just get a new batch of items.